Hey everyone, hey, it's Phil with Walmart again. Hey, I'm just going to take a few minutes tonight just to kind of talk about something that came up today that I was watching. I started my day up in Sacramento and delivered to a store in Manteca, then to a store in Modesto, and then my next pickup was down just past Fresno. Was a vendor that I'm picking up from, a fruit supplier, to take back to McCarran. Well, this fruit supplier, they seem to take their time, and I, needless to say, was there about 6.5 hours waiting for my load to be finished. Part of it was waiting to get up to the door, then it was take a meal, then it was okay, get on the door, okay, wait for the next truck next to you to go ahead and get loaded, and then finally I got loaded, or started getting loaded, and then I heard nothing. So I thought maybe they were done. Nope, they went to break in the middle of loading me with 2 more pallets, they said. Don't know how many more pallets they put on, but I am pretty heavy at 39,600 pounds is what they say. I have yet to scale it yet, because with that 6.5 hours there and me starting up in Sacramento, running to the other stores, I ran out of time. And luckily there was a truck stop that I knew of that was right down the street on the way to the highway 99, and I was able to pull in and find a spot to shut down for the night. But the topic came up as I sat there and watched another driver who didn't seem to be that experienced in driving or changing their tandems or moving their tandems. He went back and forth, in and out, trying to pull forward, trying to go backwards, trying to find the right slot to get his tandems legal without even going to the scale yet. So you can do that. You can play that numbers game, and hopefully, if you don't go to scale, hopefully you've got it just right. But that does take some time, and with me, I just like to push them all the way forward, have the tandems all the way forward, go to the scale, see what it is. If I need to push it back a little bit to stay within the 40-foot requirement for California, then I do so. But I start with them all the way forward and then work my way back from there. But he just seemed to have a hard time doing it. One thing I learned, that if your trailer doesn't already have the marking on it, start from the rear bumper and go 10 paces or 10 feet, or your boot. I don't know how big your foot is, but if it's about 11.5 like mine is, then I take 10 steps, and that gives me my 40-foot requirement for California. And then I make a mark on the side of the trailer, so that way I know where it is, so that way when I slide it forward or backwards, I know the middle of my rear axle needs to be at that mark, or above it, or in front of it. So it's amazing that some people do not know how to do that, and they've been trucking for a long time. I have personally been trucking just over 3 years now, and so I met the requirements to become a Walmart driver, but I trained other drivers how to drive. So I don't think I'm just a rookie in that sense. I think I'm still a rookie. I'm still learning here and there, but I'm a sponge, and I try to learn from everybody else as well. And I'm a very visual learner. People aren't like that. People need to be told exactly what to do step by step, and that you got to go slow for them. Other people, they just need to watch you do it once and they got it. A lot of times I go to YouTube, and believe it or not, and that's why I'm on here, and I watch and I look at YouTube and see how to do things on YouTube, and then go and try to do it myself to see how I would have done it. Maybe it's a little bit different than somebody else, but I started this, and I'm going to continue doing some videos as I go, and as a documentation of my time here at Walmart and what I see out there on the road and what I see inside of Walmart and what we do for the drivers and how we operate. So I'm going to continue with the videos. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and feel free to leave them for me. I'll make sure I get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Some of you guys might know that Walmart has a very strict phone policy, and so like I said in the previous video, I can look at it during my breaks or that 6.5 hours of downtime that I had, for example. So feel free to leave me comments, questions. Until then, keep on trucking. Stay in the right lane. Stay in the right lane. All right, right lane trucking coming at you. Later.